To start the base, you need to take a bright yellow face paint and use a sponge to tap it very gently on the centre of the eyelid. You then need to extend it up above the eyebrow and wing it out into the hairline, and also add a small amount on the top of the cheekbones. Next, take orange and apply this directly underneath the yellow. Use a rough stippling motion to blend the colours together, but it doesn't need to be particularly neat. Then switch to red and do exactly the same thing, only this time run it through the eyebrow, and in the inside corner of the eye, smudge it down along the nose. Go back to the yellow and fill in any spaces that you might have, and then switch to a dark red just to add a little bit more depth. For the flame effect, use black paint on a very thin brush and add in lots of loops and curls both on the top half and the bottom half of the design. And then also use the black to add in a few different sized dots around the flames. Next, with a fairly dry brush, smudge in some of the red colour underneath the lower eye line. And then also smudge in a small amount of the red on the yellow sections behind the flames to make them stand out a little bit more. Use black to line the top eyelid, and again take a dry brush and blend it out to create a smoky effect. And then take some white paint and go around the design, highlighting each individual flame. Fill in the lips with the bright red colour. And then if you want to define them even further, add some of the darker red to the outside corners and use a small amount of orange right in the centre of the bottom lip. Finally, take a loose gold glitter and use your finger to apply this randomly around the flames to make it really sparkle.